Hey guys, today we're building a Skibidi Toilet, Rock'em and Sock'em. ClayClaim.
In the past there have been some huge, epic, historical fights. Muhammad Ali vs George Foreman, or this one, Monster vs Robot, the huge Season 10 final. You may remember this one when you're old enough. And I recreated that as Rock'em and Sock'em. This was so epic. And now it's broken, so we won't need it anymore. And there is Skibidi Toilet nowadays with a cameraman. And I tried to fix my DIY Rock'em Sock'em and create a Skibidi Toilet version out of this. Join me along the way. I think we'll have tons of fun as long as we have enough paint and clay. Damn it. As I really love the classical colors of the Rock'em and Sock'em game, I wanted to keep that for the case, this bright yellow, and for the two players we have red and bright blue, so we'll change that. After fixing it and after removing the monster, this one has just one handle, and we will need this for Skibidi Toilet himself, because he has, well, one neck popping out of the toilet. We are coloring this red. Satisfying to watch. I'm changing the position of this one lever from the right side. It made sense for the monster claw to the middle. Oh wait, I screwed it up. Skibidi Toilet should be red. Let's change the colors quickly. So we have two levers for the cameraman, so that he can punch with his right and also left hand, and Skibidi Toilet with just one neck. And there he is. We are creating Cameraman. So many of you asked for this guy. And it's the Titan Cameraman with the reactor on the stomach. And we don't need much clay colors for this one, but we have some beautiful details which we will dive into. First of all, we are coating the skeleton, the aluminum wire, with black clay. After we're done with coating, we'll add the beautiful details like the wrinkles and folds on the trousers, and later working our way up and adding more and more details up to the head, this crazy head with multiple cameras. Meanwhile, hit the bell, subscribe, let me know which creation, which character you'd like to see next on the channel. Keep in mind, I'm on vacation for the next week. And I also planned to release this video for last week, actually. Then I got sick. Well, sometimes you can't change it. I needed the rest. So apologies for that. It took a while to finish, but I really think it was worth it. Waiting for it and recovering and finishing this Rock'em and Sock'em and finally doing a good fight. I think otherwise I would have skipped that. But we'll get there in a minute. These are the soles of the shoes. Just stick them onto, well, it's a thin layer of clay, but it creates this beautiful outline around the boots. And then we have this beautiful detail under the shoes. I wanted to thank you for all your kind comments about the Sonic project, so thanks so much. I think we will have so much fun in the future with this concept, creating a clay boy. I think this was the idea from one of you guys. The clay boy, which makes it playable. The level itself, and we can jump and roll over it with Sonic. But I think in the future we can even bring in some more franchises, and why not create a Mario game with that as well? The arms are way longer than expected, and we are now break them in order to create some beautiful joints. We have the fingers, and we will give him a fist hand expression, ready to fight. This is going to be the wristband. After oven hardening, we'll bring in another material for the coat, but also for the fabric. Really looking forward to that. I used it in the Tina Turner tribute video. We are adding the reactor right in the middle of the stomach. And now these are the joints I also use for all my marionettes. And we make the puppet movable so that he is able to fight and he can defend us against the gigantic boss toilet. Still, the game is so weird. The head of the camera is of the Titan Cameraman is this huge main camera. It has some attachments. We have some 2 bright spotlights. I'm not really sure. Sometimes I have seen 2 tiny LCD screens right next to it. Then another time it looked more like a camera. So it was really difficult to find good footage. Most of it now is interpretation. So how I see the Titan Cameraman. We are ready to put all these body parts of Cameraman into the oven. And meanwhile, we will work on this guy, Skibidi Toilet. We make him, well, functional as a Rock'em Sock'em puppet. Don't worry, I'll make some adjustments, but we can close this tiny hole again, that the toilet is functional again. If you haven't seen the video, check it out, I'll link it right here. The toilet can actually flush real water, and we're doing some experiments with that. This is the PlayStation with a 1 lever for Skibidi Toilet. The moving mechanism is achieved by using a wooden stick and a straw, and I'll use the super glue to fix it and bring it all in position. The wooden sticks get some tiny holes, 2 millimeters, which fit perfectly the aluminum wire I'm using most of the time, and it makes a very smooth movement, and we can glue the wire to these ice sticks. And look at that, the punching mechanism is working pretty well. Back to Skibidi Toilet, we will add a tiny bit to that. The goal of Rock'em Sock'em is to punch off each other's heads. And it's also the winning option which I wanted to include into my game, so I made both heads removable. Once they get a hard punch, the head falls off. This also will work on the cameraman, but also on Skibidi Toilet. And here you can see the fake leather, or is it real leather? Well, I don't really know. But it creates this beautiful effect. Mixed materials. Yeah, we are breaking off the arms, that we can drill a hole and add another joint. another wire is the connection piece. And now that we have assembled the puppet again, look at that. I'm so looking forward to the fight. Can't wait to actually play. Oh look, he's dancing. The friendly cameraman next door. So let's make the cameras itself a little bit more realistic. These are the lenses. They're so damn transparent. Where is it gone? Before gluing onto the cameras, I'll make them look a little bit more interesting. Painted some white underneath, and now with the super glue, look at that. They get this realistic camera look. And we are now assembling the three-headed cameraman head. The flashlights, or not just lights and antennas, are attached. And on the back side, I also have prepared some cables to make it look more realistic. We will never see the back side. And with some transparent polish, we'll also make the cameras on the shoulders a little bit more interesting and glue them right onto the arm pieces. And cameraman is finished. We are ready for the fight. I really can't wait to see if it is working. We are putting it onto this one console with the two levers. And hopefully he will be able to punch Skibidi Toilet right into the face and flush him down. Back again into the toilet. Okay. Now this should work. Maybe we'll bend the wire a little bit. Yeah, look at that. It looks so beautiful. We are putting the toilet a little bit higher so that the punching mechanism is working a little bit more smooth. Closing the water tank. And finally preparing for the fight. I need another player, an enemy, so I'm asking Crystal.
Let's fight. 3, 2, 1. Fight!
Oh no.
Hit the bell, subscribe, and also check out these two videos. Take good care. Bye. See you next time.